At 3:30, the team's just been announced. So initial thoughts going into the team is, look, everyone's moaning apparently on Twitter that James is starting. The way I see it is James, when we play with him, we win most of our games. And I think he works very hard in the defensive areas. Is he a world beater? No. Should he be sold before a Matic, Mata, Jones, Matic, all these players and more? Should James be sold before them? No, absolutely. He's corrected his mistake. He's got rid of Martial, who didn't do anything. He's therefore put Greenwood back up front, and he's then putting his backup right winger, James, on the right wing. There's nothing wrong with this team. He's got Varane in there. This is a team that can beat Wolves. Come on. There's only one thing going through my mind at the moment, and it is this. When I look at the midfield, I just see problems, and this is where I won't even bother talking about Ronaldo, but when I look at the midfield, I think Pogba ends up either too deep and we don't have enough runners for him to hit, or he ends up kind of floating about in midfield and he doesn't get involved in that last box area where he's so devastating. You've got Cavani that can come off the bench. We're going to go watch the game now and you'll hear from me after the match. All right, welcome to the zone. The pre-match prediction of Pogba might not be as impactful because he was a little bit deeper, might have been slightly underestimated. We have no midfield, man, and people keep saying, look, Ronaldo's going to come in, fire us to the title and everything. I know we had Van der Beek on the bench who can't seem to get a game, and it's kind of bad when McTominay's injured, Matic isn't rated, and he still can't get a game. Like, if Van der Beek can't get ahead of Fred in that performance, like he may as well leave, man. But so that match was a disaster. It was like the last 15 minutes were just hoofing it clear. I thought we actually did pretty good at that. Varane and Maguire actually were really commanding. And just on the note of Varane, I thought he was really good. And he technically got an assist in. So clean sheet and an assist on his debut. Perfect start. And a win, obviously. Yeah, but that's one of those games that you watch as a fan, and you watch 95 minutes of it, and you enjoy 0 minutes of it. And then the game ends, and then you're like, okay. But yeah, that match we held on. That's all you can say. We had no midfield. We can't carry on like that. Look, I'm not the manager. It's up to him to figure it out, innit? But you can't carry on like that. So Fred was all over the place, even more so than last match. We had an amazing goal line clearance by Wan-Bissaka, who almost could get man of the match for that. You could also give man of the match to De Gea for those 2 saves he did to stop the header and the shot. Really good defensive performance, but a complete and utter mess. Like, that game was end to end, and the reason it was end to end was, like, I can't think of a single moment in that game where our midfielders just passed between each other. Like, Pogba to Fred, back to Pogba, back to Fred. Okay, right, let's slow the game down. Let's calm down. It was frantic. Like, there's no, like Paul Scholes used to play in midfield and just like ping it around and slow the game down when it needed to be, or speed it up. That was just end to end absolute like fiesta football. You can't really read too much into that. We seemingly don't have a midfield. We didn't really create much. Sancho was pretty poor again. I'm hoping he doesn't turn out to be like a Kagawa or a Mkhitaryan from the Bundesliga. I'll be honest, I haven't watched any of Sancho. I know everyone was super hyped about him coming from Dortmund, but I'll be honest, I haven't watched any of him, so I don't know, really. I've watched highlights and stuff, and I've seen what he can do, and that looks brilliant, but I'm not going to judge him off his first debut, because that would be silly. But so we obviously became the, quote, record-breaking Reds, 28 top-flight games unbeaten. Look, you might not like Ole, you might be whatever, Ole out, whatever you are. You can't deny that. No one's ever done it before. We've not lost in 28 games away. That's a mentality that he's built. That doesn't happen by accident. And yeah, absolutely great to see that. Martial came on and he was... Bro, Martial, like... It's like, even when he's trying to waste time and even when he's trying to counterattack, like, he wasn't even when we went 1-0 up, what really irritated me was we went 1-0 up and he wasn't even like coming back to help. He's just waltzing around. I'm honestly, is the one player that I just can't stand because he just doesn't look interested. It wasn't like, oh, I'll come on and help us win, and then, oh, we're winning, let me really fight. No, he's just not bothered. Bruno, Cavani, Pogba, everyone was getting involved in trying to defend. Martial was just didn't look bothered at all. Yeah, so there's not too much to say about this game. This is one of those ones where you just hope it was just a really bad day and you've managed to get a win, which is all that matters, and you can maybe watch it back and enjoy it. I always link in these post-match vlogs the full match highlights, either from like BT or Sky Sports, so do check out the description. If you're brand new to the channel, do like, comment and subscribe, as I'm super new to this channel. It's like only been up a couple of weeks, so any piece of support helps. From a simple comment to sharing or joining the Twitter page. You can't read too much into that. I thought Varane was good. I thought our defense, they weren't good in the sense of, wow, such control, but in the moments where they had to deal with stuff, they were good. But they were just absolutely peppered with chance after chance from Traore, who is just a beast. Like, the guy just destroyed us because we have no midfield control. So I don't know what he's going to do with that, because you can't play a full season like that, because every time we got the ball, we like instantly tried to counter attack with like no build up, and then we'd lose the ball and then have to absolutely defend. So yeah, pleased we won, but that was just one of those games where you've just got to laugh and be like, shit ass football, fouling, diving, referee letting everything go. Every 50-50 was questionable for both teams. You get 3 points and you're like, oh, thank the Lord. Maybe we can sign a midfielder, I hope to God, or something. I don't think Ronaldo's going to appear and like suddenly transform that game. You know what I mean? You still need to give him chances. We need a midfield, like Expressions would say from the Tottenham fan TV, like, we're Bagel FC, mate. Nothing in the middle, absolutely nothing. Managed to escape with 3 points there. What did you think about that? Varane clean sheet, assist on his debut. We haven't even mentioned Mason Greenwood. I mean, does it need mentioning? The guy kept trying, kept taking people on. He got lucky with his goal, but you know, he tried and created enough to get that bit of luck. Great player. He's obviously got a massive future ahead of him. Yeah, there we go. That was just my quick post-match thoughts. It's kind of just one of those ones where you just go, what a fiesta that was. Thank God we got away with 3 points.